Hello everybody. In this module, we are going to talk about the various career aspects in web analytics in India. Now, I would really like to understand what is web analytics in basic, and of course, what are the kind of career opportunities which are available in web analytics in India. So let's go ahead with it.
So for those of you who are new to web analytics, first of all, web analytics is best done by web analytics packages by like Google Analytics, Omniture, Web Trends, etc. And why it is such a in-demand career option is because there are only very few people who are trained in this right now in India and even internationally. And you can understand that it's a very in-demand skill because there's so much of money being spent online, and you definitely require the capability in an organization or in a digital agency to understand which online marketing activity, which is whether it is banner ads or social or search, which of these is really giving you the best ROI, and what is it that needs to be done on the website to improve the conversions, to improve the effectiveness of these online marketing activities. And that is precisely what a web analytics package like Google Analytics helps you to do. So web professionals who excel or who deal with these packages, those are called web analytics professionals, and it's a great career option today. And we like to add that for people from a business background, people from a usability background, this is a very good way in which you can step up your career in the web front.
Oh, that's really great, but I would even like to understand that in order to achieve success in web analytics and in a web analytics job, what are the kind of skills one should possess?
Okay, so one is that because it's analytics, you should like statistics, and you should be at ease with Excel sheets and data charts. So that goes without saying that you need to be comfortable with these things. Otherwise, you'll find web analytics boring, right? Having said that, there are some advanced skills in terms of being able to understand website design, page layouts, information architecture, because at the end of the day, the objective of the analysis that you do on a web analytics package like Google Analytics is to understand what you need to change on a web page, or how should the information architecture be changed of a website, or what change can you do on a form so that the conversion is improved, or understanding why so many people are moving away from a page without performing the action that you wanted them to do on a web page. So these are skills which are great to have in a web analytics package. Apart from that, we would really recommend that anyone who gets into web analytics has definitely more than a cursory knowledge of web marketing tactics like SEO, SEM, email marketing, banner ads. So that again, from the same logic, if you have to recommend what should be done, you should understand how traffic is got to websites, and SEM, social media, email. These are really the ways in which traffic is got to a website. So you need to. It's great if a web analytics professional also has more than a cursory knowledge of these tactics. Apart from that, as for people from a technical background, if you know if you have knowledge of things like JavaScript, HTML, you can move to the technical aspects of web analytics, which deal with ensuring that the web analytics package is set up correctly, ensuring that all pages are tracked properly, that all the scripts are written correctly, especially once you get on to e-commerce sites, once you get onto scenarios where there are corporate sites in multiple countries with multiple instances, things get more complex, and in that scenario you need to have a proper technical background to see that things are being tracked properly, right? So these are the skills that are required from a web analytics professional, and of course one of the skills which you've not mention but goes without saying is a good logical ability to see.
Okay, now I would like to know that in a career path in web analytics, what are the kinds of opportunities and I can have? What are the main areas in web analytics where I can excel and have a firm domain?
So one is there's definitely one person in any company who understands what's happening on the company's website. So you can call him the web analyst, and his job is to understand what's happening, which pages are doing well, where is the exit rate highest, what forms on which pages are doing well, etc., and what can be done to improve them. The other profile is the social media analyst, where you are, and this is we are specifically mentioning this because of the overall trend that we're seeing in the market, the kind of traffic, the kind of activity that is happening on social media sites, and hence there is the need in large companies for someone to specifically look at how these social media sites are doing with respect to the traffic and the overall ROI. So that's where a social media analyst would play a role. Apart from that, there is a campaign analyst where uh, earlier we spoke about a overall web analyst. A campaign analyst would be brought in as to monitor specific campaigns. Like for example, you've just done a major display campaign on a few portals, or maybe even if you want to track some offline campaigns. So when you have to track campaign specific metrics, then a campaign analyst would be brought in. So these are three, you can call them three scenarios where web analytics is used, or you can, in large companies this could be three different profiles. In smaller companies this could be very much be one profile. But the important point is that these are the various designations, or the career paths that a web analytics professional could have.
Well, that's really great, but now as we've known about the various skills which you need in a web analytics job, and along with that, the kind of opportunities and the areas of expertise in web analytics, let's take a look upon the various job openings in web analytics in India right now. Let's take a look upon that.
First of all, you'll not find a lot of published job openings in web analytics, and that's because typically a lot of web analytics openings get filled internally when it comes to clients, when it comes to digital agencies. Most of the openings would be in Bangalore and Gurgaon. A few of them are in Bombay, and they are, what you see right now are we featured a couple of openings. One of them is in a company called eClerx in Bombay. Both of them are in fact profiles that we have chosen in Bombay. And let's just look at these profiles. So the first one is web analytics consultant at eClerx, and if you look at the experience, so in this particular first of all, what the job description is, it's basically it asks for a working knowledge and experience in Omniture or Web Trends. And so remember, Omniture or Web Trends, Omniture is a very popular package when it comes to large companies in the US and UK, and hence if you companies like eClerx or Accenture or some other companies in Bangalore which cater to such large customers, you'll see that when they put out requirements, they'll be typically asking for professionals who are trained in or who have knowledge of Omniture or Web Trends, right? And if you look at the skills, this particular job requires you to have good understanding of e-commerce, and because in the e-commerce field, web analytics is majorly used, and hence this requirement. Apart from the other software requirements that are mentioned there. Right? and this is a job description. This is a job which requires 3 years of 3+ years of experience. Uh, the other profile here is that of a program manager, which requires 6+ years of experience in the same platforms. And the difference is that this is a program manager position, so you'll be managing a team which is doing web analytics projects for end user clients. So they interestingly there are companies, and eClerx is one of them, which are taking up pure web analytics consulting, web analytics implementation, maintenance projects from clients. So one of the important certifications that we must mention in this module where since we're talking about careers, is the Google Analytics certification. And you can go to the Google Analytics certification page, and you'll find a series of quizzes and tests that can help you to take this exam. And it's an online exam. You need to go to the Google Testing Center, and you'll find the Google Analytics logo over there, and you can pretty much start taking the test and be certified from home, right? You don't need to go to any center or something to be a Google Analytics certified professional.
So in a nutshell, we spoke about the various career opportunities in web analytics and how is the career scenario in India in web analytics and the kind of skills which we require to succeed in a web analytics domain. So that's all for this session. Thank you very much.